What's up, everybody? Happy Hanksgivng! Gabriel Honerman and friends. My friend today,
Rose Booth.
Rose Booth in the house. Love me some Rose Booth, and we are here talking. What are we talking about today, Rose?
We're talking about Hanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
It's that time of year, everybody. We know you're excited, and so throughout November, we hope you celebrate Hanksgiving. We celebrated early because we wanted to talk about the top 10 Tom Hanks movies.
That's right.
Rose, the
The
top
goat.
10, yeah, he is amazing.
He's
a lot of good
yes.
movies out there. You know, Rose, I could go 20 deep on his top 10.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that no doubt we're going to get some feedback like, how is this movie not in your top 10?
We're going to have haters. They're coming. They'll come at
They're
us.
coming at us, but here's the thing, just let us know. Give us your list. Because that's the rules
right.
of the top 10 list. It's your list.
You make your list.
You make your list, you live by it, and you can alter it if you need to. But I will say, Rose, I'm very excited. I think we're going to have some different movies.
I think so, yes.
But I think
Some
that
the same, maybe?
Yeah, but even like ones that I think he has such a wide catalog that even things that aren't in mine or aren't in yours, you'd be like, that's a good movie. It's just not in my top 10.
Yep.
So, Rose, without further ado, tell us, what is the 10th best Tom Hanks movie? Go through your list.
Number 10, Castaway. Now let me make a clarification.
It's a good movie.
Don't like the plot. a
So,
lot.
do you mean like Claire? Because you think some people will have it higher, maybe?
Or lower.
Yeah, 10's a good spot.
10's a good spot.
Spoiler: that's right where I have mine.
Great.
Yeah.
I think that the reason this one made a 10 is because it even made my list. Let's put it that way. Is because of his acting. It was just him and
a ball.
Wilson and a ball. Yeah.
He made a ball an actor.
Right. I mean
Like,
that's huge.
That's
It's
skill.
huge.
That's very
Number 9, Saving Private Ryan. Not a movie I can watch over and over, which typically I like to do with Tom Hanks movies,
Yeah.
but stellar movie
Maybe
representing World War II.
We could talk about top 10 Spielbergs. I mean, like,
Oh, yes.
and these guys always collaborating together.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, Spielberg knows it. He knows what's good. It's-
Best, action director maybe ever.
Maybe so. Number 8. Might be a little controversial. Philadelphia.
Whoa, yeah, okay.
So, early on in his career, he did this movie. He portrayed a man who was dying of AIDS. Love the ability he has to just morph with the character.
Yeah.
So, basically, he was dying the entire movie.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Rose, but like when Tom starts out, he's pretty much a comedic actor.
Yeah.
And so Phil,
Yep.
early, this is his more like getting into more drama and
Yes.
yeah.
This kind of took him on a different turn.
Yeah, with Denzel, my boy.
Oh,
Love me some
love Denzel.
Mm.
That's another reason why it's up there.
We need a
Yeah.
Denzel December maybe.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Number 7, Bridge of Spies. I love this movie. He was the lawyer that came in, it was the lawyer that came in to get. This is a true story of the Cold War. I don't know. I just liked him. He was sort of a side character, but really was the main character.
For sure.
So I really like that movie a lot. Number 6, new one of his, A Man Called Otto.
I cried 3 times, Rose.
That movie.
It pulled on the old heart. Like I was crying 3 times. Yeah.
I read the book, which was called A Man Called Uwe.
Oh, okay.
It's written by Frederick Bachman.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to watch the movie to see. I always like to see how does a book compare to a movie.
Yeah.
So good. And again,
It's hard for a movie to live up to a book.
it is very hard. Again, watching him like move from like the cantankerous man to no spoiler alert, but to a man with a heart was great. That was great.
Transformational.
I feel like I needed a higher movie that was more recent to show his breadth of work.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 5, Saving Mr. Banks.
This is Disney.
Disney.
Yeah,
he
Walt
played
Disney.
Walt Disney. Now he has played a lot of actual people,
Right.
and this one might be my favorite.
They call those biopics.
Biopics,
so
but he really convinced me that he was
crushes it.
Walt Disney.
Crushes it.
Yeah. Number 4, Apollo 13. Again, played Jim
Ron
Lovell.
Howard, Opie, doing some directing here.
Yes,
Yeah.
Opie coming out strong with the I'm telling you, that one keeps me on the edge of my seat. I don't know how many times, no matter when I watch it.
Man, Rose, I remember I had nightmares after watching it. I remember as a kid, I'd wake up yelling, thinking I was stuck in space.
So Kathleen Quinlan plays his wife.
Yeah.
Jim Lovell's wife. Heart-wrenching moment when he's, up in space and she loses her wedding ring. And that's probably not real.
But I mean, the drama,
the drama of that was just
it's good.
And I also would like to say that I really liked their chemistry.
The whole cast.
The whole cast,
yeah,
they're so good, so good. Number 3, You've Got Mail.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
classic.
Based on a original Jimmy Stewart movie, A Shop Around the Corner.
One of my favorites.
And so
I actually prefer that version, but I'm in the minority probably.
Well, I like that version too.
Yep.
But I love the way that Tom Hanks was, again, kind of
had that Meg Ryan going for a couple of years. Yeah, very good.
And also was just very, he had the hardcore businessman, and then you saw the softer side, and so the comedic
I would say, since people have been talking to people about the upcoming Top 10 show, and they're, I think everybody's mentioned that movie. That's like the one I hear more than any other movie.
Yeah.
You've Got Mail.
Number 2, Toy Story. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of them.
Crushes it. Let's go.
Listen, there is nobody that can play Woody like Tom Hanks.
I know.
He is the best.
He is Woody.
I would watch.
And his brother, but
right. I would watch a part 5. Would you watch a part 5?
Absolutely.
As long as we have.
In fact, we should write somebody a petition, right?
Yes, as long as
let's solve world peace and get Toy Story 5 made.
Exactly. With Tom Hanks and Tim Allen.
That was a miss. The whole, Tim Allen is, for sure.
Yeah, we gotta have both.
Agreed.
So
this is number 1?
That's number 1. Number 1 movie, Sleepless in Seattle.
There it is! Oh.
Now.
Why is it number 1, Rose? Why is that your favorite?
So, Sleepless in Seattle is probably my favorite. It's set at Christmas, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Part of it is. But it was actually my mom's favorite movie.
Oh, yeah.
And so little known fact, after my mom passed away, my dad, who would only watch like Saving Private Ryan or westerns or hardcore to action.
Yeah.
I would catch him multiple times watching that movie, just because it was my mom's favorite.
For sure, yeah.
But I just love it. I think it's just quintessential rom-com. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, obviously that came first. Then You've Got Mail,
and you have it over. You've Got Mail.
Yeah, I mean it's the OG. It's the OG between Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my number 1.
My Sleepless in Seattle story is when I was a kid. It came out I think the same time as Hocus Pocus, if I'm.
No, you're probably right. Yeah,
correct. Yeah. And all my cousins went to see Hocus Pocus, and I was with my mom and aunts to go see Sleepless in Seattle. Because I thought Hocus Pocus was going to be scary. I don't know.
Did you like it?
For sure. I mean, I was a little kid at the time, but I mean, I like the movie now. So I don't even really. I just remember not going to see Hocus Pocus because I was scared.
Well, since you woke up, after watching Apollo 13 with nightmares.
Yeah.
It's probably a wise move.
That's right. Rose, you've nailed a couple of mine. Here's my list. So a couple honorable mentions: Sully and Captain Phillips. Love them both. They're pretty much the same movie, but different. Whatever.
Elvis.
I don't know. Did you see Elvis? Did you like Elvis? Have you seen that?
I've not seen Elvis.
He crushes that character. But so those are some honorable mentions for me. But 10's Castaway. It's right where you had him.
Yep.
9, You Gotta Run, Forrest Gump. 8, Toy Story 1 through. I would have it higher. I actually like it higher, but because it's just the animated version and just the voice, I took it down a little bit because I had it higher.
And then you said, hey,
in my rough draft,
really
but then actually having gone back to watch these films over the last month, it dropped a little bit, but still obviously love it. The Green Mile for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Number 7. This is the one I think may get the most consternation from people. It's a movie that's only on, I think it's Apple. Is it Plus? Apple Movies,
TV.
Apple TV. Yeah. It's called Greyhound, and he is the captain of a ship that is fighting against German U-boats, protecting other boats across the Atlantic. It's a short movie, 90 minutes, but a lot of high drama, and I like that kind of time period of history. So, Bridge of Spies, you had it. Number 5.
Great movie.
4, A League of Their Own, Rose.
Oh, yes, yes,
And a little trivia, our friend Ryan Morris, his dad, you can see him in the final kind of baseball game. His dad is in the movie.
Is it Ryan in the movie too?
But you can't see him. He was there during the filming.
Gotcha.
His dad is actually in the final cut of that movie. And then the top 3, Apollo 13.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, that's a good one.
Love that movie, Rose.
Is that based on a true story?
Yeah. Frank Abagnale Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Con Man. And then number 1 for me, Saving Private Ryan. Let's go.
Listen, that movie is so powerful.
Yeah.
You can't watch it often.
Yeah, I watch it about once a year, and it's phenomenal. If we were putting TV shows in here, I would have Band of Brothers. He makes a sneak appearance in the Band of Brothers.
That's true.
We'll get that.
We got his start in Bosom Buddies on TV.
There you go.
So
there you go. Rose, thank you so much. You're the first in the new format.
Hey, I feel honored.
Adam's retired. We'll bring it back in when we
miss Adam.
episodes.
We miss Adam.
Gabriel Heineman Friends, Rose Booth. Happy Hanksgiving, everybody. Rose, tell us. You have a podcast. Tell us about your podcast.
I do. It's called One Single Thought. You want to tune in. We have an episode came out just this week.
And you're doing this with a friend?
Doing it with my friend Heather Bump. She's my co-host extraordinaire. And
you can be everywhere you get podcasts?
Everywhere you get podcasts.
All
yeah,
right.
Absolutely. I'll be reading some chapters from my book in December. New book coming out December 1st, Dancing in the Valley. You can get it on Amazon December 1st.
I love it. It's November 10th. Happy birthday to my sister Brooke, to my Uncle Keith, and to the Marine Corps, Rose.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Happy, and isn't it good? We had so many movies that Tom Hanks did that really honored our veterans.
Absolutely. So, and Veterans Day being tomorrow.
That's right.
So, thank you, veterans, and happy Hanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Hanksgiving.
Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good.
His mercy endures forever.